Hello friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. In today's video, we're going to be presenting Hello Beautiful, Looking Good in Wigs, and I believe it's part 1. But first, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Now, on to the Looking Good in Wigs. Now, this is an interesting video today, and it's going to be a tad lengthy, not too bad, but a tad lengthy, because there's some information that I want to get out to you. And I have like 5 or 6 wigs that I'm going to be using along with my presentation. So here are some guidelines to not ignore when you're buying wigs. These are things you want to pay attention to. So when you go to buy a wig, most people don't just buy any old wig. They usually have some kind of guidelines they go by. So determine for yourself what your requirements are. For instance, I like bangs. I've always worn bangs. I love bangs. I do not like myself so much without bangs. So I wear bangs. Secondly, I like a little bit of permatease or height on the top. A lot of women like that. Thirdly, I like it to go down below my ears, just a tad below my ears, because it takes away from the roundness of my face. Those are just some of my requirements. So just so you know. And fourthly, I guess, I like a blixie. I really do like blixies, and I like shoulder length styles as well. So those are kind of my 2 preferences. I try to stay away from pixies. I only wear certain kinds of pixies, and long hair is hard on an older woman. It always makes you look a little older unless you use it for a ponytail. So I have some wigs that I use just for a ponytail. So first of all, what is your requirements? What do you want in a wig? What color? You know, what style? What kind of bells and whistles do you want on it? Do you want it to have a lace front? Do you want it to be a hand-tied wig? Do you want it to be a part on this side or that one, monofilament part? What is it that you like in a wig? So write down some of those requirements ahead of time. Just write them down on a piece of paper, and the color range and so forth. Now, the second thing is, what size are you? You need to know your size before you order a wig. You need to know whether your head is a petite, a regular size, or a large. Now, or an extra large. I think they have extra large now for people with larger heads. So measure the circumference front to back, from the hairline back to the nape, and temple to temple right here, right above the ear. Temple to temple. Get your measurements. Those 3 are the basic. Circumference, front to back, and temple to temple are the basic measurements that you need to determine if you're petite, if you're medium or regular, or if you're large. So that's the second thing. First, determine what you like. Second, what size are you? Now the third, I really put this in the wrong order. I put color first, but I don't think that should be first. I think it should be style. What style do you like? Do you like a bob? Do you like a blixie? Do you like a page boy, shoulder length hair, or long hair? So start with your usual style. What style is it that you used to wear when you had hair? Or if you still do, what style do you wear your hair in? Is it like this one, like a blixie? I call it a blixie, just for no other better name, blixie. Do you wear it in a pixie? Do you wear it in a shoulder length? Do you like to wear it chin length with curls in it? Lots of curls. Some women like that curly stuff. So what is it that you like to wear? What style? So start with that and then go from there. If you're always wearing a bob, then go to a blixie just for something different and see how you like it. Instead of wearing a page boy, you know, turning under, try a shoulder length style instead, just a little longer. Instead of long hair, if you're a long hair girl, always wearing long hair, then try shoulder length, something a little shorter. So, and then, sorry, I didn't get to the last one. The last one is color. Color. What color is going to look the best on you? Now, I have a video on discovering the best color for you, and I'll leave it in the description box below. But basically, you start with your own natural bio color. What is that? You need to discover it and figure out what that is. And then go a shade or two lighter and try that. And that generally, you're going to hit on something you're going to like. Try a red. If you're lighter complexion like me or a blondish girl, then go for a light red. I wouldn't go for these really dark, crazy auburns that are just way too dark. Then try the reds, the light reds, and the brunettes, especially with the gold streaks in them. Those are beautiful. Then settle on a color that works for you. There are some 20 to 30 colors, at least that much. Every manufacturer has at least 20 to 30 colors for you to choose from, and some have 50 or 60. So, you know, it's not like we're very limited. We're not. Most of these manufacturers have a lot of colors to choose from. So, now then, talking about colors, I have a video on cool tones and warm tones. So, you're going to need to go back and look at that video, and I'll put it in the description box below, about cool tones and warm tones. So basically, if you're a warm, you have peachy golden skin. If you're cool, you're going to have reddish, pink, or bluish undertones in your skin. And there's also neutral and olive. If you're neutral, you have a combination of both warm and cool. And if you're an olive, you're going to have a yellow, darker color, gray hue if you're an olive complexion or olive undertones. So one of the ways that you can tell, and I have this in my other video, is the gold and silver jewelry thing. Now, I've done that in that video, and I've held up gold jewelry to myself and silver jewelry to myself. I believe I look better in gold. I have always thought that. I really look better in gold rather than silver. Some people think I look better in both. I look good in both. So hold jewelry up to yourself and decide what. If you look good in both, you could be a neutral. You could be a neutral, which means that you can wear just about any color. So, and now there's the white paper test too, where you hold a white piece of paper up to your face or to your chest, and you look for gold or peachy undertones. That would be warm. You look for blues and pinks. That would be cool. So things like that, and that will be in that video if you need that. So if you're a cool, you might want to go to blondes and reds. That might be good for you. If you're warm, you might want to go to brunettes, or especially with the gold highlights and the darker reds. So just very basically just skimming the surface on that. So just so that you know. Now, I have some wigs. The one I'm wearing, of course, is the Fame in Creamsicle by Main Event, which I really, really, truly love. This one fits all my requirements. I have some height, I have some bangs, even though it goes like this sometimes and I have to adjust it, they're still fine with me and I'm not tempted to cut them. This is a Blixie style hair wig, Blixie style. And you can see how pretty that is in the back. Look how gorgeous that is. And look at the color, this creamsicle color. Just so pretty, combination of blondes and reds. Very, very, very pretty, pretty color. All right, so that is the first one. The second one that I particularly like is the BREEZY. Now this is a shoulder length style, and I like these as well. I think these look good too. So now I know I've had the BREEZY on the last couple of days, I realize that, but I wanted to go with it one more time before I put her away for a while. But she is just so pretty and so elegant. This is one of the prettiest elegance shoulder length styles that I've seen around. Just really, really gorgeous. This is by Paula Young. This is the BREEZY, so pretty. And you can find her at paulayoung.com. She's not on Amazon. You won't find her on Amazon, unfortunately, but you can get a really good deal at paulayoung.com. So this is a beautiful style. This is great for me. It's got bangs. It's got a little bit of height here, but it's long and it comes down below my jaw, so that takes away from the roundness of my face. And it really looks, I think it looks really good on me. So I love this shoulder length style as well. That's an alternative hairstyle for me. So, but you have to make your own determination. Everybody's face looks different. Now, this next one is the Stop Traffic. This is another shoulder length one that I really especially like. Really pretty. This is in the color Champagne. Very, very pretty color. Champagne. And this is by RAQUEL WELCH. And it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful wig. Stop Traffic is the name. Look how pretty that is. And it's in the color Champagne, and boy, would that ever stop traffic. Boy, does it ever. Just so pretty. Really, really gorgeous looking wig. I love this one. So that is the Stop Traffic. Let me get her on there right so she doesn't slide off. There we go. All right. Now then, the next one is the COCO. I like this little one. She's not exactly a Blixie. She's shorter than most Blixies, but she's also very, very cute. And the style, I think, suits my needs. And she's in Caramel Cream, and she's by RENE of Paris. Now look how cute that is. She is the cutest little thing. And I love wearing the COCO. I think she looks good. She's a little bit shorter than most Blixies, but she has those tendencies too. It comes down nicely back here. That's one of my other requirements, is that I need something to cover a long hairline. I wore my hair long for many, many years, and as a result, I've got a long hairline. So I have hairs that keep growing up back there. So anyways, this is the COCO by RENE of Paris in Caramel Cream. If you don't have a COCO, you probably want to get one, and she's not expensive. Just so, 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 so pretty. Love this one. So one of my favorites, go-tos. She's sort of a Blixie, but she's kind of short for that. The next one that I really like is the Phoebe. The Phoebe is a red. I love reds, but this particular one I really like. It's another longer one, and I like longer hair, especially for fall. I think longer hair is really good for fall, or ponytails. But this Phoebe is just so pretty. It really works nicely. I love the color. The color is gorgeous. And this is by Paula Young, and it's medium auburn. Paula Young reds are just gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. It's a little shorter in the front and frames the face, if you can see that right here. It's shorter to the front and it frames the face beautifully. It comes down below the ears and frames the face. It's got bangs that go to the side, beautifully done bangs. It's got a little bit of height at the top and it flips up on the ends and it's just so cute. And I love wearing this particular Phoebe because I think this hairstyle really works for me. So this is like 4 or 5 or so that I think are going to help me, but you have to make the determination for yourself which ones are going to look good. And the last, but certainly not the least, of my favorites is the Landry. I know I've worn this and worn this and worn this again, but I truly love the Landry. I love the way it comes down. I love the bangs, which I probably altered as well. I just cut up this wig to the fairly well, but it's okay. It worked out because it was shag. And as you remember, the Landry comes down to about here. And I cut quite a bit off of the hair, good 4 or 5 inches anyways. And with the Landry, this style is just really cute and it's popular. And it's just kind of a cute little shag, wavy look. Very popular. Very cute. Very, very cute. So this one I really like. I like them all, but this one I especially like because I cut it myself. But I think it's just really, really cute. The color itself is something special. This is in Magnolia. And I love this particular white blonde color. I really do. And I might get another wig in Magnolia if I can find one because I love it, the color so much. So anyways, those are my choices. And that is part 1 of looking good in wigs. It's Hello Beautiful, looking good in wigs. Now the next thing I want to talk to you about is Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer to all of your trials and your problems. He loves you and he wants to help. He really truly wants to help. He does. He is the Lord of Lords. He is the King of all kings. He is the master of everything. There is nothing impossible for him. So put your trust in him today. Believe that Jesus died on the cross for your sin. Believe that God raised him from the dead and proclaim that Jesus is Lord. He is Lord. He is the King. He is the King of all kings. So trust him today. Now, in tomorrow's video, we will be unboxing the Sammy wig by Paula Young. This is the Sammy, and I think you're going to like her a lot. So remember to like, subscribe, and comment below. We were at 985 this morning, I believe, 985. And don't forget to check out my shorts on YouTube where I feature 3 cute wigs every day. So that's my story for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.